pleasure, Sheriff. Now, I know we sometimes have our differences, but I think this new partnership will work really well for the town. That's right, everybody. Our little town here at 10 Paces is now an official partner of the Eccentric Collective. This town's looking on the up and up, and we're happy to be a part of it. Now, who's that on the horizon?
I wonder.
Why, if it ain't old steady hand Joe Stedlin.
Well, howdy there, cowpokes. Oh, it's been a hot one. I'll tell you that. True. No, other than that, everything's been going pretty good. How have you guys been?
Yeah, same. Working, doing a lot of this.
Right on.
Well, we're happy to have you here in town.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
You'll notice things are a little different since you last left for that trail. No, we ain't revisiting old prompts, but we're revisiting with old friends.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Well, I'm thinking let's get you reacclimated to town here, Joe.
Alrighty.
Now, as we do here on 10 Paces, we do 3 challenges typically with about a 30-30-60 time limit. At the end of it, Chat and I will be deciding who did a better job at the challenge. And first off, are we doing the challenge one? I forget.
I'm feeling pretty cute.
Yeah, feeling pretty cute. Okay.
Yeah, let's warm up with it.
Fair. Okay. Well, for tonight's challenge, I want both of you to draw me a D&D monster. Y'all like D&D, but make it cute. Now, I've got 2 lined up, and I wasn't sure who to give it to. So I'm going to give it to both of you, and you can decide by name which one you want to do. Now, I want one of you to draw me a cute little gibbering mouther.
Well, and I know that was coming up.
Oh, do you know that one?
I do.
Well,
one of the ones I feared.
Do you know the Coven Horror? Coven Horror?
Spell that last part for me.
Horror, like the genre.
Oh, okay. Oh my.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah.
You weren't.
We use reference image. It's not, from memory.
It's not from memory. Just I wanted you to pick it off of name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Since you already know one of them, you get the Coven Horror.
All right.
We'll go that way. So Joe, look up a gibbering mouther.
Okay.
And to be honest, this is the way that I wanted it to go.
Well, all right.
Yeah. So why don't you two get busy looking those up for a bit while I finish some housework. Not gibbering mouther.
It's already implanted in your brain. That's how the madness starts.
There we go. That worked.
Boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Oh, and of course we need a timer. What challenge is complete without one? There we go. Got the timer set up. Good old 30 minutes.
Iris says they were treated so horribly.
Yeah, get some lore in it.
We give and we give and we give.
You're gonna have to give a little more, I think.
I do want to shout out to a couple new cowpokes who are following along.
Sure thing.
Ted the bus driver and Hellacious Whiskey. Sounds like a person after my own heart.
Yeah.
All right. I'm walking out the field here. Let me know when to draw.
Alrighty, Joe. Are you ready? You got your weapon holstered?
I think I am ready to go.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, I'm gonna count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Draw.
All right. So, how'd you stumble upon this creature here?
I looked up awful looking D&D monsters. And you know what? I think I found what I needed. I think I've also ran into one before in Curse of Strahd, but I could be wrong.
Thing I don't like about these little splashes I'm seeing is that they don't have flavor text. And that's like Wizards' deal.
Yeah.
Is flavor text.
I don't really know anything about the Coven horror. Let me look it up a little. I'll give you some info if I can find it. Nope, that's something about Mother's Day. It is a mother. Oh, maybe the sword.
Let's see here.
Nope.
So it looks like some kind of, like, I know hags kind of had that coven tactic, and it seems to be some horrible amalgamation of that.
You're not far off. Usually in D&D, when you kill one hag, it dissolves the coven. I would assume that's not the same here. I would assume you have to kill all 3 to really end this beast.
It looks like these things were a little dissolved.
That's true. That's true. It does. I'm having a hard time getting YouTube to work right now. Oh, I think it.
gonna move this out a bit.
Doing some on-the-fly adjustments.
That's just how we operate out here.
Yep. Okay, that should. Now let's turn Discord up a little bit more.
A little too, forget what that face is called. The modern mono cartoon face. We can buy followers, primes, and viewers on Merchstrom store.
Wow, I'm on it.
Let's kick this shyster right out of our town.
Thank you, Asahi. Kyra, welcome aboard.
Always happy to have you.
Yep, I think you know this prompt. You may have seen it before. In a way. Joe's got a gibbering mouther, and Travis has a coven horror. They're gonna make it cute.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I don't want to completely abandon the namesake here, but
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
gonna look up very specific reference here. So what you guys been up to this week?
Not a whole lot. Which I know isn't fun topic. Just been I've been watching GDQ recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How's
GD.
that been going?
It's good. It raised, I think, close to 200,000. It's been going for about a day and a half already. It's been fun.
Awesome. Any notable highlights you saw?
I'll have to really dig into them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
The there was a Legend of Zelda race. What's the GameCube one? Link's Awakening. That was a really like it came down to the final boss kind of close race.
oh wow.
Yeah, it was so good.
I love that though. Like you want it to be close.
Yeah.
I watched Multiverse of Madness finally.
What is that?
The new Doctor Strange.
Oh, I've never heard. I just heard the Doctor Strange sequel. I never heard the name.
Yeah. And it was Sam Raimi directed. And I mean that really shows.
That's pretty surprising for me.
I mean like I don't know how much I want to say about it. I don't want to give too much away because I know not everybody's had a chance to see it yet. Have you seen it yet, Joe?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah. Did you see it in theaters?
Mhm.
Right on. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I got to watch it at home. I do like being able to stream stuff. I wanted to see it in theaters, but wasn't able to make it out. But yeah, Sam Raimi directed it, and there's a bunch of like, because I love what they're doing with the Marvel universe, in that it's different takes on these same properties, just to kind of try and keep things from getting stale. So like you have the Taika Waititi things that are very, I don't know, fun and different. And this one definitely felt like a genre movie, but I just wish certain things were executed better. Notably, like special effects and scenes. Like they could have used a much stronger cinematographer on this movie.
Hmm.
Like notably, there's one scene, and I think I can say enough without giving it away entirely, but when Wanda comes through the mirror, there was a clear reference they were trying to make, and I don't know, it just didn't look good.
Hmm.
What'd you think of it, Kyra? You saw it. You saw it live at the drive-in. Also, there's a drive-in around here. Neat.
I think it's down in Potosi.
Oh,
There may be one at in DeSoto, but I forget.
yeah.
It's definitely harder and harder to have drive-ins, just because it, you know, centered around it being very dark out.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the pandemic was in full swing, Mark Rebier did a drive-in concert tour.
That's pretty weird.
Oh, I wanted to go so bad, but the nearest one was in Kansas City, and I just wasn't able to make it out at the time. I'm doxing your location right now.
Go ahead.
They know you live in Missouri. That's about it. And no one's gonna go out of their way to go to Missouri.
Yeah, why would
Especially
anyone?
not now.
It's fucking Missouri. Missouri sucks.
Yeah, this place is a shithole.
And I'd say we love it.
Let's just say don't.
Yeah. Oops, the timer isn't showing. Cool. I'm all sorts of messed up today. It's okay.
Nah, I get it. On those Thursday streams, like trying to juggle everything.
Yeah.
So Red Axum let the cat die during the big scene.
Now, is that like a euphemism or... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's a little better.
Yeah, at least it's not a living
He
creature.
was supposed to be watching the cat, but then that that climax happened and got distracted.
You know, the cat couldn't just hold on until the end of the movie. Come on.
Uh-oh. Didn't plan out this body at all.
What do you mean?
Trying to juggle the two themes and the shapes and
Oh. I was like, it looks like you got a body going.
yeah.
I'm not sure who got the harder one.
but
Probably...
trying to put clothes on a body like this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, who do you think got the more difficult?
I think you. At first, I thought the gibbering mouther would be harder, but then Joe's like, no, this is easy.
I, Lobbing softballs out here. You been getting up to anything fun, Joe?
Recently, I mean, I've honestly just been trying to get a lot of just artwork done. I recently just posted some Elden Ring art today.
Ooh.
Loving how
Yes,
that's.
saw that. It was really good.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I like just like how dynamic the whole scene was.
You know, honestly, this is probably one of my favorite things I've done in a while. I mean, it's just been a lot of fun, just all around.
One game I haven't been able to play, and
Oh, it's so good. I put in too much time in it in the first like month it came out.
it might be one I play, years after it's out of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Whenever graphics cards are a little more available again.
For sure. Yeah. Because they're not. I mean, they've
Yeah.
gotten a little better.
They're definitely getting better, but still not where they ought to be.
No, not at all.
I did end up picking up a couple games on the Steam summer sale.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a little rhythm game. It's very cute because it was like 56 cents.
Which one?
Uh,
What's it called?
It's called like Muse Drive or something. Pull up my Steam. If my stream gets messed up, let me know. Muse Dash.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a fun little. It's very simple. It's got, kawaii music. So, it's everything I care about.
a friend of mine got me Ghostwire Tokyo. So I was playing that this morning for a couple hours. Pretty fun. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah. I have, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Paranormal, like supernatural, but like centered around Japanese folklore.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of a first-person shooter.
Is it like very horror heavy, or is it just kind of lightly themed?
It's kind of mixed in a way. Like there are definitely moments where you're like wandering through a hospital that's been I don't want to say infested, but been the center of a bunch of paranormal activity, and like the hallway will like turn to fire and you'll see someone run down a corner or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
So there's definitely horror times, but you're not like constantly freaked out, or it's not like constantly building towards a scare.
Gotcha.
And then it's got a bunch of like headless schoolgirls that you have to fight, and different sorts of oni.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool take, and I'm enjoying that. The gameplay can be a little repetitive, but I'm still pretty early on. We're about 12 and a half minutes, sorry.
All good.
Right on.
Just gonna hopefully block in some of these lines in a good enough time. I've also been watching more Ranking of Kings and just sluggishly making my way through that show. Like, I don't know, it's weird. There's not like one big overarching plot, but I think that's kind of what I like about it. Is that it just kind of seems like a bunch of people kind of seeking out their own ends.
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, the overall plot is that he wants to get back to his town and well, I don't know how far you are actually, but there's a bit of an overall plot, but it's kind of a slow burner.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like I'm gonna go achieve, this one big X end all goal.
No, it's definitely more of the characters developing over achieving something.
Mm-hmm. I think of anything else that's going on that's new.
There's a couple other games I want to try, but there's not a whole lot on the horizon that I can think of, like the immediate horizon.
Pretty excited for Starfield. That's looking pretty interesting.
I'll definitely play it. Yeah.
I don't know, because like here recently, I got back into playing a little bit of a No Man's Sky. And
Oh,
seeing that stuff, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm interested.
I haven't played No Man's Sky since it came out.
They've been doing some updates here recently, and it's a lot of fun now.
Yeah, hopefully Starfield doesn't fall into the same trap they did, because like I respect No Man's Sky for doing the updates and everything, but they got kind of beat up on launch.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some people, it's like a little bit too late. They're just like, yeah, never mind, I'm good.
Yeah, they lost their momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty interested in going back to No Man's Sky now that it has VR support.
Like I stopped playing it for a while and like popped back on there, and I mean they added a bunch of stuff. Like there's they deal with like settlements and all that shit now, and they've really cleaned up a lot of stuff. I'm just like, you know what, I'll give it a go, for a little while. But there's points where like you're sitting there playing for a little bit, and you're just like, okay, this is boring again.
Yeah, I don't know how Starfield's gonna compete with that then, because it sounds like they're doing what No Man's Sky is already doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just hope that it's like you said, it's like hopefully they just bring something different to the table. And it's also going to get more of a realistic look, like whereas No Man's Sky is more of like a cartoon kind of vibe.
It'll
yeah.
it'll also have more narrative and like real side quests and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can count on Bethesda for that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll have like partners you can have follow you around and whatnot.
All I can hope for is that the opening scene, it's just you opening your eyes and there's just some space Norseman just going, "Oh, you're awake."
I hope. You're in a cart, and it's like, finally, you're up.
Not even the storm could wake you. I hope there's a virtual console in the game on which you can play Skyrim. Yeah, I've been keeping up with a whole bunch. I've been biking to work all week, as I think I already said on a stream,
Nice.
and my legs are destroyed because of it. But I'm getting my cardio in and saving on gas.
Gas fucking sucks. I mean, everyone agrees with that. No one's like, no, I like these exorbitant prices. So I'm glad to hear that's been saving you something.
Yeah, because I filled up my car, and it's just a little sedan, and it cost me $70. And I know that's not as bad as it is for some folks, but it's still not great.
No. That's a good chunk of change just to drop all the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna try not to drop it as much as I possibly can.
And it's healthier for you, so I mean, win-win.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue biking every day, or are you going to space it out?
I'm gonna try and bike on weekdays.
Okay.
Just get at least 4 days of good cardio in.
Yeah.
I haven't been working out much since the convention.
You blew your workout load.
Well, now I don't have a convention to look forward to. So what's the point in working out?
Self-gratification.
Yeah, if only I
Had
if
that.
only I had any sense of that.
You just got to work out for the next con.
That might not be till October.
And it's plenty of time to build a... I don't know who you would want to go as next.
Something easy maybe. So the next con I might go to is that big sci-fi convention here in St. Louis.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be too hard anyway.
Yeah.
What is birthday
So-
con?
Oh, this Saturday
Mm-hmm.
is my birthday.
Hey.
Yay! Are you
Turning,
what?
huh?
You turning what?
30.
The big 3-0. The big. My body's dead now, but I have to still be in it for another many years.
Get ready to get
Yeah.
tired all the damn time.
Yep.
I already am. I don't know. I just get more and more every year. I get a lot of mixed emotions around my birthday.
Yeah.
How you
Understandable.
feel?
Yeah. How do you feel right now?
Like, I don't know. I know I'm working on stuff and working towards, you know, where I would like to be ultimately, and I know there's no set path for that, but it's also hard to kind of grapple and come to terms with.
Yeah.
And like, it's just more and more difficult to operate in this shithole country.
Yeah, I think everyone's feeling that. Anyone that matters is feeling that.
But yeah, it's a big part of it. So if anyone wants to get me something for my birthday, just get me a casket so I can step in it already.
I thought you were gonna say a Molotov, but Jesus.
Either or. I mean, for legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah, that's why I laughed instead of gasped. Red X and a couple people in chat are mad at you that you're not having a birthday party.
Oh, I can probably throw a little something together. I was trying to figure out what's going on that weekend.
Fair, yeah.
One cool thing is that I get to go see Santana and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, that sounds
after 2 years of it being postponed.
That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. That Saturday, though, the day of, anybody out there in Twitch land, I'll probably be doing something that night at the Grove. I know there's a friend spinning at one of the bars there.
Oh, dope.
So I'll probably just... I was looking for shows and stuff that, you know, something just to hop in and out, something to keep it casual. So all you out there in Twitch land, and of course the people here on 10 Paces as well.
No, you're so sweet. We just got a new follower.
Nordic Mermaid, thanks for the follow.
Yes, thank you. Hope you like what you see. Also, I hope you guys like what you've done, because that's time. Ceasefire.
Well,
yeah, I know. The one child that you got done kind of looks like Shin from Shin-Chan.
that's exactly who it is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cute. I'll give you points for that. Oh my god, I can't see chat anymore. Where'd chat go?
Yeah, this one kind of got away from me.
It's okay.
So I was going to add more children, because for those who don't know, let me show you the reference I was working off of.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't know how you're gonna... Yep, you can do it.
Maybe. So yeah, I mean, pretty cute to begin with, but...
Oh, scroll a little. Yep.
Yeah, I tried to make it a little cuter.
What them long arms do? Infest my
dreams. And getting those selfie angles.
I guess it would, yeah.
That's what I should have done with the other arm, is have it holding a camera with a bunch of charms out.
Yeah.
Up in front.
If you redid this or whatever, you could have them holding basically the whole like canvas, you know, and you could put like a phone overlay.
Oh yeah.
And then you could have like eldritch signs for the different symbols. It'd be pretty cute.
Little kawaii occult things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a peek over here at Joe's, and oh my god.
That's why I was like,
love it.
I thought I was giving you the hard one, Joe, and then you were like, "No, this is easy."
I got this.
Fucking line drive, man.
I honestly feel like I just drew a four-headed meat wad. With multiple personalities.
So I definitely think Joe gets one cake for that. He took the cake.
Okay.
Yep. Travis, you're up to 2 slices. But
oh boy.
He has a whole cake, so this is gonna get a little confusing.
bake me a cake. Now, I know it's normally a mid-show thing, but I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick.
I'll go ahead. I don't know what that was. Don't ask me for the conversion for these, because I haven't figured it out yet.
You can slice cake many ways.
This is true. But we all know that one whole cake is more than 2 slices.
That is very debatable. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Hi, Dakota. What do you think of these?
I very much agree with the assessment of forehead meat wad. And honestly, I think Travis's direction is scarier than the original.
It's good. I really would like Travis to revisit this at some point.
I just wanted to pop in and let people know.
Yeah.
Joe came in to do a better job than me this week.
Yeah,
I'm having tooth problems.
we.
I just wanted to say that real quick and make sure everyone thanks Joe for being a cool dude.
Yeah, it was short notice too, as far as I know.
It was yesterday, extremely short notice.
Yes.
But yeah, my dumbass. If you were here on last Thursday's show, you know I broke a tooth, so I've been all fucked up on that nonsense. And Joe has perfectly working teeth, so he came in for me.
Actually, funny thing.
Holy fucking.
I actually did. I broke a tooth myself, but I gotta wait a while. So.
Oh, what happened?
No.
God damn it. Well, I picked the perfect replacement.
Good
Apparently,
bit.
you even sound like. Listen, Joe and I were roommates for what, 2 years straight, and in the same class for 3 years. So like, there's no way we're not going to sound like each other. We've got some form of psychic connection that could probably be classified as a disability. So, anyway, I just wanted to pop in and let people know why I'm not around.
We were gonna let him wonder.
Yeah, and to let people know that Joe is apparently just me. So yeah, who cares? Bye.
Yeah.
That's right. Get out of here, you rat.
Go back to the clink.
Oh, get.
Also, I'm the deputy today since I'm not drawing. Aaron, please change Travis's to 2.5 slices.
Oh, fair. Fair.
ACAB.
I like how he's getting mad that I'm giving him more.
Oh, I thought I had less. I don't actually have the stream pulled up.
He was helping you out, bud. There you go. You got 2.5 slices.
Well, wowie. Maybe the deputy ain't so bad after all.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Uh-oh, that gives me pause to this next challenge here.
Yeah, he I guess he didn't come up with all this. This was I don't remember who came up. Was it you?
What's that?
Did you come up with this one?
The challenge itself, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we're calling this Etch-a-Sketch. Let me remember how to spell Etch-a-Sketch. I don't know if that's banned, but that's a copyright thing. But it probably is.
Fun, non-copyrighted drawing tool.
Yeah. Essentially, the boys here can only draw in straight lines. And yeah, that's really about it. The subject that I've decided is that I want you to draw me a just like a western desert landscape.
Fucking landscape? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Hold on, let me get a different page out here. Let me switch to landscape.
You know, I thought about it because the like tall mesa rocks.
Hmm.
And also cactus. There's a bunch of right angles in the west. A horizon. You can technically, if you work at it hard enough, you can draw circles with straight lines.
Oh yeah, I learned that in a webcomic back in the day.
Yeah, so you'll be fine. Yeah. So this is a an uncooked spaghetti western.
Fuck.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Time's on the clock. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Start off with a little something like this.
My new music.
Get some of this outcropping going out. Then, oh, nope, that's not allowed. Maybe a little something leading down to this grotto here. Then maybe we'll make it real difficult on ourselves and draw a little river cutting through.
It's sure Dakota came up with the Coven horror, so you can blame him for that. Not that you weren't gonna not blame him.
We'll get back around there. Yeah, Coven Horror was a good choice though.
Yeah.
And it was a new one to me, so I always like seeing new abominations and monstrosities that aren't, you know,
Just your typical fare.
tired, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to when I have to fight one.
When
In Curse of Strahd. I'm sure
Ah.
it's gonna come up. Covens have already come up, so. No, in real life.
Yeah, this one's been DMing me, just really really wants to fight in the Arby's parking lot.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, are you gonna pay my gas?
Square up, loser buys gas and a meat mountain.
This time, I will be the one that bees right back.
Sounds good. So yeah. And then we're gonna get
I'm the sheriff now.
there's been an uprising.
Don't worry, I'll skitter away when he comes back. I don't want to talk too much anyway.
I don't blame you, man.
This is not going all the way I wanted to, but oh well, we're gonna press forward.
I didn't want to call you out, Joe, but it looked like things were going a bit wonky.
Yeah, it's not working out for me, but you know what? Okay.
That's
It
quite a
is.
challenge.
Yeah, well, I mean, yours looks like a Lego set without color, and I'm wondering if you practiced for this, Travis.
No, I just as I got into it, kind of got inspired by like those old, like Apple IIe kind of era games.
Oh yeah, the fuck, what were they called?
Like there were a lot of text-based adventures, and then there's ones that are just like ASCII characters making all the graphics.
What was it called? Voss?
Oh, DOS.
DOS, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Like the kind of shit Strong Bad would play. I was a little young for that era of gaming, so Strong Bad was like my reference point for a lot of it.
So, for Joe's sake, Travis, I need to ask, how is our racing being handled?
Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's done at a right angle. I could be mean and say you have to shake the whole thing and start over, but
Please do not shake your Cintiq, Joe.
Oh god, no. I just want to get rid of this big X. That's all.
I do love the idea of a graphics monitor that you just shake to erase.
I could see that selling just for the novelty of it.
Yeah. I would unironically use it just to like get that anger out. Oh, what the fuck? I just looked at the screen and noticed he had the bubbles and all of the little gems all around me. That motherfucker.
Someone's got to keep an eye on the cell. You're on probationary deputy duty.
That's alright. I should be working right now anyway. I've actually made ridiculous progress during the first prompt. But
Well, that's good.
I figured I'd pop in and talk a little bit while he's gone.
Much obliged.
As much as I'm gonna
course.
randomly pause like that, it's still better than silence.
Yeah. Basically told everything new I've got going on for me without, just boring people with super narrow casting, and I even did some of that.
Yeah, I thought it was funny the one politically angry episode I'm not present for in fullness. Because I always assumed I'd be the one doing that.
Yeah. It's tough not to do on stream. It's tough not to do, period, but tough not to do on stream in light of everything.
Yeah, I think a lot of chat would agree. To an extent. But,
I shouldn't even be talking. I ain't got it nearly as bad as most folks.
yeah. About to say, my problem this week of my broken tooth certainly seemed like not even a drop in the bucket compared to other shit.
Yeah.
So
Like, worst thing that happened to me all week is I was trying to eat with a shitty plastic fork, and one of the tines broke off. And I didn't find it till I tried to take another bite of food, and it, like, you know how in cartoons, whenever like the hero will stop an alligator's mouth by sticking a stick up in it?
oh no, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah, something tiny was trying to keep me from eating that food.
Kind of jumping back to the other topic at hand, with our glorious state of Missouri, basically under the guidelines that they've set up now, if this would have happened 6 or 7 years ago, my mom would be dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so the hits a bit close to home here for us because, you know, not only did my mom had a non-viable pregnancy, it was 100% the fault of the subdivision we lived in, and them lying about the lead contents of the dirt from her home.
Oh geez.
So yeah, that was yeah. When people make light of the situation one way or another, um, justifiably, she's very upset for more reasons than the obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, so this particular topic pisses me off when people like to disregard it, regardless of how it affects me, because it doesn't, which is even shittier in its own right. But that's all I'll bring that up on.
Yeah. So, listen to women and politicians do not have your interest in heart.
Nope, they can suck a dick. I, I have seen some of the funniest fucking tweets I've seen in years, though. You know HC Justin here on Twitch, right, Travis? Yeah, we talk about
Yeah.
this all the time. A lot of his tweets recently have been gold. Like, boy, it'd be a shame if someone found out all of these people had homes with addresses.
And had to sleep at some point.
And it kept going and going, and it was golden. And at one point, he had to stop. He's like, listen, I have to stop. I need to be allowed on a flight in 5 days."
They're gonna bump him first class just for those.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, guess now would be a time to mention that we are not doing anything celebratory here on 10 Paces next week. We will likely be doing a stream, so come tune in for that.
But it certainly won't be patriotic for obvious reasons. Not to drag you into the political shit, Joe, but here you are. But,
Oh no.
I don't really think this should be political. It's absurd that it is. In the sense of it never should have happened. All right, Joe, I've looked over after about what I think has been 7 to 8 minutes, and this looks a lot like Toy Story, which I would say is better. I like your commitment to not erase a single line.
Well, I mean, I had to get rid of the giant X. It's supposed to be some sort of like saloon, but it looks like shit.
It is interesting seeing how very different you guys are approaching this.
But honestly, this is a really neat technique. I mean, if someone would actually do this shit for a while and do some awesome stuff with it, that'd be really cool. I've really never seen anybody try to make I'm doing this little straight line tool, or they have, and I'm stupid and haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure it's out there, but just by somebody who's so ridiculously talented, it just doesn't look like it.
I mean, at a certain point, you're still just drawing with pixels.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll run it by you, Joe. Do you have any qualms with me coloring as long as I use the same tool here?
Oh no, dude, go right ahead.
I would overrule that anyway. There was no guarantee this would be black and white.
Let's see here. Do I not have a square boy? Let's see if I can change these end caps here. Nope. It's kind of a bummer. Oh well. We're doing it live. We're doing it the hard way.
Fuck it, we're doing it wrong.
That is the 10 Paces Classic at this point. Alright, quick reminder for chat, Kyra excluded. There's a suggestion box below the stream if you guys ever want to see shit. Literal shit or figurative. We'll draw almost anything, as we proved the other week with 90s Yowie. Feel free to suggest anything you want. We'll either take the whole prompt or modify it a bit to make it work, but we like to use our viewer suggestions. The prompt before this was a suggestion even, so, feel free to throw anything. Listen, Kyra, we used one of your suggestions again this week, alright? You're excluded from next week's roundabout. What were you gonna say before I cut you off to be a jerk, Travis?
Oh, I was just gonna say that the one before this was a Kyra original.
Yes. I don't know why I'm being mean to Kyra. They even helped me look for spots for my fucking dental problems. So know that I'm the asshole.
Antagonism makes for more entertaining content.
It does, but I thought about it for more than 3 seconds, and I'm like, man, I need to pick a different target. Like, that's not alright.
Alright, Chad, who wants to be the new punching bag?
It should be Joe.
Oh, you heard him, Joe.
I mean, if I must.
Me play.
Alright, Pooty. You scoundrel.
Pooty, check your Discord DMs here in a second.
Just one big long tirade from Dakota.
It's just all the copy pastas I've saved.
Did I miss just Dakota doing a rant the whole time? Were you power tripping?
I am, shit, I was gonna play it off and then I brain fogged again. Yes.
Okay.
I was filling in while you're gone, so I'll go back to jail, which I noticed the graphic you jacked.
Yeah, I needed to tell the audience you were in jail.
Alright, so my
Bye.
my mouth is starting to hurt, so I'm out, guys. The real sheriff is back.
Oh, okay. Sounds like the sheriff came back with a touch of the consumption.
Mm-hmm. I got the old TV. For those who don't know, tuberculosis. It was a real thing back in the day.
Still is a real thing.
Nah.
That was a kid's tale now.
Yeah. An old kid's tale. It's the boogeyman on the playground.
Pretty sure the boogeyman back in the day was dysentery.
Well, maybe Terry should have hit him.
Oh.
What are we looking at time-wise?
Let me check. You got 11 minutes. Ooh, doggy. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta tell Alexa I didn't mean it.
Apologize to the robot.
I'm sorry, baby. You know I didn't mean it. Hi, Jaeger. Hi, Putty. How's your night been? I was gone when you came here. I gotta catch up on all this chatting.
Oh yeah. Just got done with an in-game wedding.
In Final
Like-
Fantasy? I would assume. I've been to one of those before. Yeah, 14. That's the Momopaga.
Mamorpaga.
Was it anyone you knew IRL, or were they purely online friends? Not that it makes a difference. All your streamer friends, hell yeah.
That's cool. So do you have to be a white mage in order to officiate a wedding in that?
Not if it's a goth wedding.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it's a Moogle.
Awesome.
Yeah. You two are going for very different styles, and I love it.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that mine's like one of those old DOS games.
Yeah. Just read one of a message Dakota sent me. Yeah, he's
A secret message that'll hurt us later.
Yep. He's like, I got the keys to the cancellation machine.
Aaron, I was cackling out loud.
Oh, so you guys already know.
No, they don't know, and I don't want to tell them.
Okay.
'Cause it's just funny as hell.
Joe's
Are
looks
you
like
threatening us, Dakota? I'm not sure what's going on here.
you'll see.
Uh,
It's nothing bad, don't worry. I almost called Joe Dakota myself because he's on the right side of the screen where Dakota usually is. Yours looks like the early CG shows. Like I immediately think of Reboot, but like, and that sounds like an insult because Reboot had such a terrible art style. But like,
Revolutionary at the time.
yeah, it's like what they thought 3D, like the top of 3D could be.
It was done with computers, Aaron. Could you imagine such a thing?
I literally cannot. What even is a computer?
It's like some kind of robot that thinks for you.
What's a robot?
A robot?
It's like a metal man.
I don't think we should trust these robots. But if they can do things for me, they're eventually gonna be in the workplace, and the dang robots are gonna take my jobs.
Let them.
Yep. I couldn't keep that up. And that's why the robot's gonna replace me.
Am I allowed to copy and paste?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's stuff you already did, so there's no reason not to. Wow.
Wow, Smith.
Aw, Wazzy didn't like the user danking around. Maybe it's Dan King.
It's just a common bot.
Fair.
Dan King around.
Dan King. Where'd you get this? See, you're just trying to play me using my favorite movie ever.
Yeah. And your favorite rap ever.
Yeah, and my favorite rap artist.
Wow, Wildsmith.
Yep. The real Will Smith. You guys have any old tales that took place in these areas? Can you recant the entirety of the script, Travis?
Wild Wild West?
Yes. Go ahead, try.
Get 'em. Gunshot sound.
Uh-huh.
Will Smith is held at gunpoint.
Yep.
Or sorry. Mysterious cowboy is held at gunpoint. Turn to reveal that it's Will Smith.
Whoa.
He bangs on a woman boobies like bongos.
Uh,
And he's like, that's how we used to communicate. Because he thought it was his partner who had boobies on. Fake boobies. And then they go on a train. And Will Smith is like, I make this look good. And then
uh-huh.
they take the train to the evil Confederate, super Confederate,
Mm-hmm.
with a wheelchair that turns into spider legs,
Whoa.
and he says something racist, I don't know. And then there's a big spider, and there's a guy who gets kicked in the nuts by Will Smith, who actually got kicked in the nuts, but was just told to run with it because, he's working with Will Smith. And also that guy has also played Jason Voorhees in certain things. And he's apparently just a really cool guy. But then there's a guy with, like, knives in his shoes. Wait, that was Will Smith who had the knives in his shoes.
I'd say that guy was like a Baraka kind of guy.
Yeah. Will Smith had the one knife in his shoe, and the other guy had, like, knives all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened next?
Then the spider goes down, and then fade to credits, and it goes wiki wow, wiki wiki wow, wiki wow, wiki wow wild west, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada.
Totally forgot about the spot where he tells him it's Morbin time and then just Morbs all over Loveless.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, see, they were setting up Morbius years ago. Like, they did the original cinematic universe.
I didn't know Will Smith was part of the MCU. Legendary cowboy Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't add in the movie, but he was actually wielding an Infinity Stone.
Oh.
Yeah, he was gonna be Jonah Hex until the writers realized he was DC.
Instead of the snap, it's slap.
The Will Smith slap. I don't know what the fuck's going
Half
on
a
anymore.
life out of existence.
Guess what, guys? You got 1 minute left. I'm just gonna non-segue to that.
I'm really not sure what else to do with this. I mean, I'm I'm really just. This brings me right to a Western scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can see it. If I saw that in a place, I'd be like, that's the West.
Even with my ice skating Roadrunner in the background.
Better hurry, Travis. You got 30 seconds. You better plate it.
Got to grate that nutmeg.
Better have exceptional mouthfeel.
You know what they
It's
say.
fucking raw.
Yep. They're like, would you kiss your mother with that mouthfeel? 3, 2, 1. Ceasefire. Weapons down. Amethyst, yes. Can't help but see you're still drawing. It's okay.
No.
Pencils down. Pencils down! Okay. I sort of lost it for a second. I'm sorry. Wow. You guys delivered. Let me see if I can zoom in real fast.
I don't know about me, but
Oh no, it's perfect. I would hang both of these next to each other on my fridge.
for everyone to see.
Alright, the real judges here.
Okay. Real judge, what do you think?
Alright. Oh. I'm gonna have to give Travis a second. There we go. The bitrate was looking fucky. I don't know if he's on that one. Is this a little cowboy popping a gun off, Travis?
Yeah.
He's
That's who
popping
you
off.
play as in Wild Wild West: The DOS Adventure.
The narrative got you some bonus slices. I will say you didn't straight line your text. It's drifting a little, buddy.
Yeah.
That's gonna take away a slice or two. I love the choice to do the color gradient on the sun. It's very nice. The brown line texturing on the rock face is kind of nice. The tumbleweed looks especially thorny. I feel like if I touched it, I'd be as annoyed by a real tumbleweed.
It's got a lot of corners.
Joe, is that a sun or a black hole in the sky?
You know what? Go with whatever. I mean, it could be both.
'Cause I'm getting a bit of an existential horror feel from yours. I just noticed the Roadrunner, and immediately I want to give you more praise.
But is that a real hole or a little painted hole?
Oh, that's supposed to be like on the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the doorway.
Yes,
I-
but is it real?
He used a line tool, I can tell. He just thickened it up.
Oh, what I meant is when
The
if
Roadrunner gag.
yes.
Okay, I thought you were questioning his integrity. And I was like, how
No,
dare
no.
you?
I would never. I wasn't even here for the whole part. You guys could have just copied and pasted someone else's work, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
So, Judge, what are you thinking for slices and cakes?
I feel like Travis gets 7 slices. So let's make that like a cake and a slice for Travis total. And we'll give Joe 3 more slices
Hell yeah.
of independent size.
I'm a pampered little birthday boy.
That's a cactar. Fair. You know what? If I would have read that before giving out slices, Joe would have got some more. So shame I can't read. Back to muted. Bye.
All right, boys, it's neck and neck. This definitely never happens.
Yeah, the points are a very serious and prestigious thing. We don't give them out lightly.
No,
Exactly.
they're like Michelin stars. Now, you know what we do for pseudo tiebreakers? We take it to the ring. And that
All right.
is, I don't want you guys just showing up in your whitey tidies. I don't want you guys just being like, yeah, I'm here. Let's fight. That's dumb. So I want you guys to create a wrestler persona. It doesn't have to be you. You can put it on someone else. But I want to see what you boys come up with.
Now, this has to be original, right?
Yes.
All right. Joe, I'm sorry because I know one wrestler you would have loved to do, but I just wanted to make that known.
You know, I was hoping we do some like a random wrestler because yeah, should be a good time.
What
Shot Danhausen all day.
what one wrestler are you a huge fan of?
Oh, honestly, it would be a tiebreaker between Mankind and Undertaker.
Okay. You're an Attitude Era boy.
Oh yeah.
Fair. Fair. Do you guys need some time to think on these wrestler personas? Or I can just start the timer. We got 60 minutes. Plenty of time.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alrighty. Well, in that
Let's
case.
start it up.
Okay. Time's on the clock. 3, 2, 1, draw. Mankind would be dope art. You're not wrong. You could be high-fiving Dude Love and the other one. His name somehow escapes me, even though it's the one that people know.
Let's see.
Yeah, Craven. Cactus Jack. Yeah. Raven, like, from That's So Raven, or Raven from, like, Teen Titans, or, I'm sure there's a comic book character called Raven. That isn't the Teen Titans one.
The one from Teen Titans.
Yeah. There's no wrestler named Raven. That's impossible.
Raven's not real.
Yeah.
They can't hurt you. Let him have a little trash as a treat. Yeah, I'm just going in with the big hands maneuver, starting to block some stuff out. How about you, Joe? You got anything you want to divulge? Anything that's really calling to you?
Just trying to think of like some sort of like action pose right now. Just put this person in. I'm just gonna go with it as I draw. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe, I will be extremely biased if you do this in Max Fuchs style.
I was actually thinking about doing like a luchador.
Yep. I warned Travis, but I was very into the idea. Oh, he's back. Bye.
Can I? Is he the one who went evil?
Well, that's such a... No. No, he's the one that went really crazy and like would delete stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was like his evil villain arc.
I mean, I get if you're WWE, it was. But yeah,
Oh yeah, they're AEW now, aren't they?
Matt Hardy, yeah. And originally he went with Broken Matt, but they toned it down and then eventually dropped it. I think they'll come back to it eventually if he stays around long enough. It was very popular.
Yeah, I know people still shout delete.
Oh yeah. And that was really fun. He's really good at creating a character.
Yeah. I remember just being shown like some of the promo stuff out of context.
Did you ever see the final deletion?
I did not.
Oh, you should definitely look it up sometime. It's the culmination of a storyline, but oh my god, that last video was fucking great. They just filmed it on the Hardy compound, and it's him against his brother. And if he defeats his brother, he deletes him from existence.
Oh no.
Yeah. Riveting. Truly riveting.
I'm pretty unversed in wrestling, but
Uh-huh.
would it be fair to say it's American live action anime?
I mean, I've tried to convince people to watch it by saying that it's like athletic theater. Not that theater isn't athletic, but you know what I mean. It's
I'm
combat.
not gonna lie, that was so ridiculous. I kind of want to go watch some.
It's like theater with stunts.
I expect you.
Back into your cage.
Give him some nipples.
I wonder if there's a Broken Matt wiki.
It got deleted.
I hope not.
Now, how am I gonna theme this guy?
I actually didn't see the pay-per-view, but that sounds pretty great, honestly. I'm a big stan for Orange Cassidy.
See, I'm running through like, just theme and genre stuff in my head, and I'm like, huh, that's already been done.
Oh, it's
Every
very hard to
little
come up
idea
with
that
new.
pops into my head.
Yeah, maybe look at it more of like an amalgamation of other wrestlers, and then spin it from there.
Hmm.
What are these chip tins? I don't remember chip tins in God Hand. Oh well.
Let's see.
Joe, what are you thinking?
What's up?
What are you thinking? What's going through your brain right now for your wrestler?
I don't know. I was trying to think of like maybe some idea for like just what like one of the weird oddball characters.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I had some ideas earlier, but I don't know. I'm just kind of drawing a blank now. But I keep going with it.
Did I install those brushes? Boy, howdy, didn't. Nope. Could have gave me a bunch of brushes and I failed to install them over the weekend.
Wah wah.
Yeah, would have been helpful.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
Just try to do it after the show. Or do it right now and take up your time. You still got 50 minutes.
It may be worth it.
Deputy, I have to step away again. Feel free to not, but just letting you know.
Hmm. This is tougher than I thought it was going to be. Got something. And we're just gonna run with it. Hide on this face here. Delete these lines. Ooh, I know what I can do.
Is he gone
Okay.
again?
Yeah.
My God, I just came back.
So I think I got something on.
I
Whether or not I'll be able to make it work, I'll run with it.
I enjoyed
Spend
the
too much
pose
time.
already.
Oh yeah, I've been working on something where I try to draw wrestler poses, or I end up doodling wrestler poses. And I hope it's for a project that'll see fruition, but that's entirely up to me and my own lazy ass.
Listen, yes, but just know that I think Joe will attest to this. As professionals, we're not much different.
Yeah.
It's just that, I mean, different but the same. That, devoting time to work versus devoting time to professional projects, you guys just have to be a little more, I don't know, cognizant of that. I've got a 9 to 5 work schedule, so I'm going to be at work either way.
Yeah, that's also how I get in situations like what I'm in right now, where I'm doing a large amount of work all at once. But that's also partially because of unforeseen tooth breakage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stock the coffers.
He's back by.
Okay, bye. I debated not talking for longer just to make Dakota talk more.
Ooh, we're cruel out here in the West.
I'm cooking him. Speaking of cooking, are you making a cook, Travis?
Nah.
Shucks. Well, I tried. He doesn't look anything like a cook, but hey.
That would have been a good one, though.
You can name him The Rock.
Cajun King of the Ring.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Restart.
Nah, I've got an idea I think I want to run with.
Oh, cool. Inspiration struck you.
Yeah.
Are you feeling any more confident, Joe? In your wrestler?
Oh, not too bad. I mean, got a bit of an angry face going right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good place to start.
Mace the Menace. He can be a human mace that bear hugs people in his spikes. I like it.
Oh, that'd be a really good hardcore wrestler.
Kirk, Knight of Thorns.
Is that a name you just came up with, or is that
No, not at all.
a thing?
Kirk, Knight of Thorns is the Souls boss.
Oh. I did think about doing like a knight themed wrestler, but I couldn't really think of anything beyond like give him a knight helmet and I don't know, maybe call his finisher something Lance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys can get bonus points if you come up with moves to go with your wrestler.
All right, I think I've got an idea of what I'm going with now.
Hell yeah. He's going with a knight character who's also a cook.
Sir Cast Iron.
You nailed it. I've not been keeping up with wrestling as much as I should. I know an AEW pay-per-view happened last night. But I forgot to ask Thor how it went. Red Axum, you mentioned it a little bit. What'd you think of last night's show?
Yeah, you mentioned Osprey and Orange Cassidy, and that sounds like an awesome match.
Yeah. Definitely something I'll have to look up while I'm at work. It was good, great. Good and great. Ooh, that's exciting.
In JPW?
A surprise return, yeah. I'm assuming it's not Suzuki. He's been in and out due to travel issues. But if it is, I'd still be happy. I'm still a little salty about Cody going back to WWE. Suzuki's there, yeah, I love Suzuki. Yeah,
But not the surprise. Ooh.
even better. Suzuki just gets it, and that's so great. He's like a fucking Yakuza type person.
Is he the one with like the weird like patchy shaved head?
He's had that before, yeah.
I think Axum, correct me if I'm wrong, is that who we saw at Glory Pro? We went to there's a local promotion called Glory Pro, and they do some really, really cool stuff. It's where I met Danhausen.
Hell yeah. Yep, that was him.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was cool. It was a heavyweight match, so it wasn't like it was a lot of like
Deliberate.
really slow, brutal back and forths.
Yeah, that's a lot of the Japan style too. Something I really like about Japanese wrestling, whenever they make a monster, they're actually like a fucking monster.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just, oh, this guy can throw people. It's just like he knows sells stuff.
Six-man tag. That sounds dope.
You know, can you look me up a card that doesn't give me the results? I'm afraid to look up a card right now. They don't want to know who wins and whatnot, obviously.
I could do that to the letter of the law.
I mean, at that point, I would
Blue
just
Eyes
have...
White Dragon.
Okay.
That's
Who-
a card.
They were in the six-man?
Two of Clubs. They're just cards that won't give you any spoilers.
Oh, okay. What about, well, I guess not Swords of Revealing Light. That would give me spoilers.
I want to go back and watch Mucha Lucha. I want to see if it holds up. I can't imagine it will, but it was a fun show.
You're good. Nope. I remember, Lucha Lucha. And I think I liked it. Aside from Flea.
Oh yeah,
But
a
Flea...
very grating comic relief character.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably some stereotypes where now you're like, I don't know about that one's champ.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. It was definitely an era where they would get away with a lot more than they
Yeah.
could or should.
Another show I want to go back and watch is Jackie Chan Adventures. I never finished it.
Yes. Good show.
Another good show from that time was Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a old card for Shaolin Showdown that I constantly debate getting because weird thing, I like to collect card games that no longer are in print.
Cool. Yeah,
That's all.
that sounds
So you
pretty
know
cool.
whatever you get's gonna stay in meta.
Yeah, I do it for the competitive edge.
I'm the one shop that's putting on a Shaolin Showdown tournament.
Be the one shop. Have no one show up. Now, how did you feel about the sequel to Shaolin Showdown?
There's a sequel?
I did not know that.
Yeah, there was.
If I remember, didn't it have a very different art style?
I think so.
I never actually watched it.
I watched one episode just so I could officially say, yeah, I don't like this. It was called Shaolin Chronicles. It
Weird
was.
one to, I don't know, to give a sequel to, I guess. Like, it was a good show, but I don't know if it had much of a following.
They added a fifth monk named Ping Pong,
Oh,
who's
Oh my.
who looks like Omi but younger and wears big green glasses. I wish I could make this up.
You reminded me I have seen an episode, but I think I wanted to block it subconsciously.
Too bad.
I remember that character. Also, what the fuck that name?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
uh,
not good.
I'm upset. I actually fucked up part of what I'm working on when I heard about it.
You just had a seizure for a second. Your brain had to reboot.
Yeah, there's a strange blue shape in spots it shouldn't be now.
Are you sure that's not just like in your vision? Did you pop a blood vessel?
Oof.
The
That,
voice- Sorry?
sounds like a gem. I'll have to go give that a watch.
Yeah, it was around the same time as Teen Titans Go, if that gives you any inclination of quality.
It does.
Yeah, baby hands.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was my only
Yeah.
introduction to that show.
I remember us both sitting through it. It was terrible.
Yeah. Nothing could make it better.
Nothing. Zero.
But it's not for me. Because I'm almost 30.
Well, you weren't at the
Actually-
time.
Yeah.
It still wasn't for you.
Yeah. Kids seem to like it because that show seems to have done really well.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Or at least it's stayed on a whole lot.
Yeah, true.
But
The-
I mean, I guess execs look for something else in shows these days.
Yeah. Definitely not for us. The bad guy in Shaolin Showdown apparently.
Jack Splicer.
Yeah. I really enjoy a lot of Teen Titans Go. Well, I guess it's for you. I really enjoyed the original, which people who enjoyed the comic typically don't like.
Show was really good.
That's actually the complete opposite. The show got me into comics as a whole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
actually, a very important show for the way my life turned out.
Huh. That's awesome.
No.
Okay.
Called him.
I'm just being contrary.
Oh, I know. Was also Eric from Boy Meets World. Well, anyone remembers that, and not Girl Meets World. Why do I remember all these shitty spin-offs? That's true. It is great that it reached a whole new demographic, and they can always go back to the comic or the show, the older ones.
Was that Will Friedle who played Eric?
Oh, I do not remember.
He was also the voice of Ron Stoppable.
I think so, yeah. Don't even have to look it up anymore.
Ooh.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I love this tool a whole lot. And it got real close.
Yeah, it did. I think it's the line on the right that didn't fully go on.
Yeah, it didn't see it as a completed object. And I do like this as a base color. I think this will be fun to work with.
And clearly, since he has the belt, he's the champ.
He's a champ. This might be a title match.
This might be. Well, we'll see. Do you have a name in mind?
I'm gonna have to do a little research.
Okay. Name him, Seth.
Seth?
Yeah.
Why Seth?
Because he was the naughty bear.
The naughty bear?
Wasn't he that Ted or whatever the fuck?
Oh.
The naughty bear.
Ted the bear that says damn it.
Yeah. I need my smokes.
Axum's got it. It's because
Yep.
it was made by Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. He and the lady that voiced Kim have a podcast. What's it called? Did they just
Charlie Ray Romano?
just keep doing the Kim Possible all these years?
Let's see. I don't think I wanted to use that blue. Stick to reds.
You guys got 27:30 left. Plenty of time. I'm just gonna get a soundboard that says these things that I say all the time like that.
Like what?
15 minutes left.
15 minutes remaining.
Yeah, by the end of this, I'm just pressing buttons and I never say a word.
Like my dream
You got it
world.
set up on automation so you don't even have to press buttons.
Yep. I'm like, alright, guys, are we going live? I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Definition of phoning it in. And yes, I heard you, Dakota. You said, sounds like a dream.
It'd be less dead air because you could just hit the buttons or let the automation carry it away.
Yep, I'm just gonna make an AI me to do it all.
The future is now.
Eventually we update my firmware enough that I'm just not needed anymore. What inspired your wrestler travels?
You know the doll like in Japanese myth where they like bring a doll to life or something? You gotta like pour salt or rice in it and then do a spell and then tie it up with a red thread.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Okay. The red thread of love.
But it's essentially just a big haunted doll.
Cool. Joe, what about you?
With mine, I don't know. I started thinking like wrestlers and stuff, and I thought of like the old timey like back in the day, just the old style like retro poster. You see the guys just like standing there with their fists up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't want to like. I was gonna go far fetched, but this one I was like, you know what? Let's just go with one of the old timey, and I'm calling him like what was it? Granite Gilroy.
Okay.
He hits like a fucking rock.
Nice.
Oh, so he's like an old timey kind of like pugilist.
Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to like I've been watching a lot of that stuff like the Dark Side of the Ring shit, so they go get back to like the old timey wrestling. I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
Every time I hear about old timey wrestling, I think of the vaudevillains.
I mean, I shouldn't say old timey wrestling. It wasn't that far back, but I mean, it's far enough.
Yeah.
And what we have
Yeah.
now is like this soap opera in a fucking ring. Sorry if we have any fans of wrestling nowadays.
I got two of them right here in call with you.
That's right. Though I only
It's just like the new age stuff. It's not not for me.
yeah, that's fair.
I
I
don't
don't.
the Attitude Era.
Yeah. I mean, the world was different then too.
Bro.
But I've definitely, in the past few years, moved away from WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Now I watch some New Japan and AEW, which is a newer company. I can't think of the term.
I've caught a little bit of that. It's not bad. I'm liking what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they keep going with it and just it keeps going well.
I have to believe it is. They I think they've switched television channels once, so I mean that could be good or bad. I mean someone wants them.
Yeah. I gotta try and catch up with AEW, but
Time.
yeah.
Yep. It's just something you gotta make time for, or find a way that you can pay attention to it while working on something else.
Mm-hmm. Like
Oh,
I'll
okay.
watch it with friends, and that's like I think the part I care most about it
Yeah.
is just it being like a social aspect, but I like a lot of there are certain wrestlers I just really enjoy.
Yeah. You remember Bray Wyatt?
I don't.
He had a creepy swamp cult leader aspect.
Oh yeah.
Um, he recently put his wrestling on pause to make a horror movie.
Oh, cool.
That'll be coming out eventually. Red Atom says they moved from TNT to TBS, so not much of a move.
When did that happen?
Oh, a while ago.
Okay. Because I know there's still people with like TNT championship belts.
Well, they're fine with doing cross promotions.
Oh, okay.
So that might include channels, but like they've done a lot with like New Japan and stuff, where they're fine with lifting them up. Like if everyone works together and it's good, then it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Furthers the brand either way. And
Yeah.
it may have been their Friday show that moved. Oh well, Still. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't, like I said, I haven't kept up with it in a while. They're also making a video game at some point.
AEW is?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
They're using the old team that used to do the WWE ones, but giving them a lot more leeway on what to do.
That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know a lot of people like the newer games, but largely for, like, the customization options from what I've seen.
Yeah, they had a pretty good... That was probably the best part about the WWE wrestling games, with the character customization. The creator was really good. Red Action says a lot of Glory Pro boys were on AEW Dark when they came to St. Louis.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, whenever I saw him, I went to Rampage here. Was that in December, November?
Oh, I don't remember. I think one of those two. I think it was like December 16th or something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
There were some cool Glory Pro boys out there, like Warhorse is there.
Yeah.
Tootie Lynn was there, but she was just there to put what's her name over? Something Nyla Rose.
Oh no.
Because Tootie Lynn is like less than half of Nyla Rose's size.
The worst person to put over. How are they going to have Cody Rhodes if he's WWE? Also, if he's out of commission for 8 more months.
They had Dan the Dad and Warhorse. Dan the Dad's a lot of fun too.
Is he as good as Dad the Dad?
No. That's a pretty tall order though.
That's true.
But Dan the Dad is, his whole theming is being a dad.
That's fun. I
Yeah.
approve.
Gonna give him a dolls.
Oh, that does sound like a really good 6-way tag.
Who's on the card for the tag?
The dudes with attitudes, which is Sting, Darby Allin, and then 2 Japanese guys that... Oh wait, I recognize Takahashi, but I don't recognize... Actually, I probably do recognize him. But it's 2 Japanese guys that are well known, and then Bullet Club.
Oh, cool.
They had a lot of matches. I'm glad
colors up in here.
Malachi Black is back. I know I think he was hurt for a while. Apparently Nyla Rose, Adam Cole, and Danhausen were on Attack of the Show 2 weeks ago. That's great.
Oh, wow.
Takahashi couldn't make it. That sucks. Yeah, that must have just been an out-of-date card then. Still, that gives me most of it. Definitely something I'll have to check out
That's why.
when the time
Oh.
is. It's okay. No big
mean,
deal.
Anyways,
Hmm?
check it out while you're on desk.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Might as well. It'll kill some time too.
Yeah. I remember the couple of times I worked night audit, I watched a bunch of new stuff, did some drawing, because I was able to knock everything out because I was already working a double. So I just started on some of the stuff whenever I had downtime during the initial part of the 16-hour shift.
Oh wow, those are long.
Yeah. Worked a lot of those at that understaffed hotel.
Bro. I work like 9-hour shifts, and I'm just like, kill me by the end of them. Yeah, that makes sense that Cody's still in the game because he founded the company. He'll be in this one and maybe not the next one, or maybe his DLC. He's with WWE now. Rumor has it there was a falling out between him and Tony Khan. But that's just rumor. You know how they go.
Yeah. I mean, do what's good for your career, but also WWE doesn't have a great track record.
No.
But I mean, people still wrestle for him. I guess they're still getting, their value out of it.
Yeah, they still got money. I definitely have not kept up with WWE. I don't know if they have a release date for that game yet. I'll have to look that up. Also, you guys have 14 left.
All right.
Watch them just make Cody suck. Yeah, he's got a 2 rating.
Really stick it to him.
Yeah.
We still love customizing characters and I guess it would have been like WWF games back in the day.
Mm-hmm. For like the N64.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are a couple people that are making older style wrestling games still. I mean, aside from like Fire Pro.
That's cool.
Yeah. There's also people making wrestling RPGs.
Yeah.
Wrestle
You shared
Quest.
that. I'd really love to do that sometime.
Oh, I meant video game RPGs. But yes,
Oh.
also a tabletop. Yeah, there's a sort of like the Paper Mario, Super Mario, Mario Superstar combat system,
Mm-hmm.
but in like a wrestling universe.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Do want to play the tabletop though.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I just have to figure out a time, and I guess at this point, since Thor doesn't have internet, get him over here.
Yeah. I mean, getting adults together to play a tabletop game is
Ever
one of
tricky.
life's greatest challenges.
Yep.
Don't you dare say anything about our campaign, Joe.
What?
If Nordic Mermaid's still here, she'd be sending me threats for not having our campaign in like 8 months.
You're just doing a lot of prep work. It's just going to be the best campaign whenever they come back to it.
Don't lie to all of us.
Hey, I'm not making any promises. I'm not the DM.
Just making promises on your behalf.
Yeah,
What else is new?
I'm a campaign manager.
Manage us into the ground.
I mean, if I have to, it'll teach you
Oh,
guys
good.
a good lesson.
Yeah, because that's what I need.
A good lesson.
Yeah.
Yep. Take it back. Gilroy could be Paul Dino's killer croc. For the onset of reptile dysfunction. Reptilian. Whoops. The reptile's funny too.
A Freudian slip there.
I said reptile.
Sure. Sure, okay.
Well, I think that was the
Yeah,
joke
that's
being
what-
sought after anyway.
Oh, yeah. If it was a digital amphibian, it could be e-reptile.
Come on, man.
Just in case the joke didn't land the first time.
Who made you this way?
Threw it to the room.
My parents. Who made you this way?
Trauma?
You were born.
Also, my parents. Sorry.
You don't
That's
know.
almost-
You don't know trauma. I was born trauma.
Okay, calm down, backbreaker.
You merely adopted the trauma.
Oh my god, back to mute.
Yeah, I mean, that happens with a lot of the foster system.
It's true. Sadly. Way to bring it down. Now I gotta think of something else to say. I like the little X on his chest.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's where they, I don't know, like you whisper a secret or something into a doll. I forget how the spell works.
He's gonna be king of the wrestlers.
It's gonna be king.
But what, you just get in like the doll's ear and just whisper like "Notice me, senpai," and it like comes to life.
Yeah, you gotta like fill it with rice and then tell it a secret and then count to 10 and
Ichi ni san.
what are we looking at time-wise?
You got 8 minutes.
All right. Determine what I can do in that amount of time.
Yeah. Give him a bunch of little chest hairs.
Make him a manly man.
Hairs are furry.
Nah, this guy's gonna be New Japan. He's shaved smooth.
Smooth Japan.
More aerodynamic.
Like the guy that covers himself in baby oil.
Is there actually a wrestler who does that, or are you talking about the guy from Street Fighter?
There's a wrestler that does that. He keeps it in his trunks and does it during the match, and then he escapes grapples. Red Axum knows who. I don't. Well, probably knows who.
It's old Slippery Steve.
Yep. Damn you, oily Oscar. You slippery snake. Gonna take you to the train tracks.
Is this my landmark? That's my shadows. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
As a gift for a fan of New Japan, I should get some baby oil and then make a little sticker or whatever to put on for the brand and make it branded that wrestler's baby oil. Straight from the crotch.
Straight from the baby.
Yep. Just like Mama used to make. Freshly squeezed baby oil.
No wonder you've always had dry skin.
I'll ask my resident New Japan expert who the wrestler is. All right. The cat came to say hi. Oh, he's actually from DDT, but Michael Nakazawa
Okay.
is the guy.
I might have to look up videos of that after this.
Yeah. Dryden, buddy, I love you, but you can't be up here. Yes, thank you for the kisses. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Too sweet. Get it? More wrestling. Because they all kiss each other.
Yeah. Just a bunch of nice kings kissing each other all the time.
Yep.
That's why I watch wrestling.
It's all about the sportsmanship.
Yeah. And they're all into voyeurism. That's why the ref's there. Yeah, he was on New Japan for a while. Oh, that'd be great if he battled Orange Cassidy for the moniker Freshly Squeezed.
Orange Cassidy is a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. I really like him. He's a fun character. Sorry.
So did Axum in that pay-per-view. Did anything come of MJF's tirade?
I don't know how much he can talk about it without spoiling it.
I should want to know if it was
Oh.
addressed at all.
Nope. Apparently not at all.
Wild.
Yeah.
I thought they were building for something there.
Maybe they're just doing a long story.
Yeah. Something to cash in on later.
Yeah. I don't know what that squealing is. Is that coming through my mic? I hope not.
Right. Now, I know that's not terribly fun to watch, but I'm going to do a little research.
Yeah, research away. We'll just watch Joe doing the finishing touches. I see Joe too is a fan of the squiggle shadow. Dakota taught me that technique. Nothing wrong with it. We got about 2 minutes. Joe, do you typically like heels or faces?
Oh, what's up?
Do you usually like in wrestling heels or faces more? Like good or bad guys?
I don't know. I'm kind of torn between like both of them because they're. I guess it's just if it's the person that do the like the wrestler's like persona right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say like the villains, just because like it just brings me right back to like Undertaker and all that stuff. Because one of my favorites was the Hell in the Cell match between Mankind and Undertaker.
Oh,
And
classic.
for God's sake, I mean that match was ridiculous.
I think I like a real good heel, or rather a really efficient heel, because they usually can work a crowd pretty well, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they're the one that really I feel like puts you into it, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Like you can cheer for a face, a good guy, all you want, and it's just like go that guy. But then whenever you're just like fuck that guy, hope he loses, that's when you're really feeling it.
Exactly.
So you mean someone who's just easy to hate out the gate?
Yeah, something like that, or just really does that suspension of disbelief, I guess. Like
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know if I'd say it's harder to make a good heel or anything like that, but like I don't know. I feel like it takes more commitment. That's a ceasefire, boyos. We're done.
Oh boy.
What do you mean, who boy? You got that? You were doing little details at that point. What were you researching?
The like ritual thing that I kept referencing
Oh, okay, yeah.
with no information.
Well, if you ever come back to this, just go back into it. You can get a cool background. I don't know if like they do like salt circles or anything like that.
That'd be fun. A fun gimmick.
Yeah. Like whenever he appears, he's in a salt circle, and someone else has to come and break the line.
Ooh, that'd be fun. So
Wait.
like the
And
ritual is
summoning him.
Hitori Kakarimbo. It's one person hide and seek where you're supposed to cut open a doll with something sharp, stuff it with rice and a part of your body,
Wow.
and then so it could be like a hair or something,
Yeah.
and then sew it up with a red thread, and then you're supposed to soak it in salt water and wait till after 3 a.m. and you're supposed to play hide and seek with it as a spirit or demon possesses it. So
What?
that's the basis for mine.
Why would you do this?
I don't know, why would you say Bloody Mary in a mirror?
That's true. Morbid curiosity.
Yeah. So I figured like his whole thing is that he's just a big, hide and seek doll.
It's cool. Do you have a name for him or any moves?
Um, hmm, looking up something right here for a name.
Okay.
Like I think because it's uh Kakarimbo is hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Ningyo Kakarimbo is a hide and seek doll.
Would that be
And I think a good finisher, it'd be one of those like more, I don't know, theatrical ones where he comes up behind him, kind of puts him in a lock, but then covers their eyes
mm-hmm.
and counts to 3 before like suplexing them.
Cool? Joe, what about you?
Hey.
Were you not done?
Oh no, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yep.
What about yours?
Oh, so what we have here is we got a character by the name of Granite Gilroy. Just going by like the old timey wrestlers where it was just no crazy big gimmicks. It's just you had like hero villain, but one guy just had an angry face. So and I just I love that style of wrestling. Going back to that.
Totally.
Very classic bald bad guy.
Yep.
It's like that, and there was another fellow that it reminds me of. Like I don't know. I think it was like a wrestler that they based like Shrek off or some shit. But like he was like a crazy dude. Like he'd run in the fucking ring and start chewing up the fucking turnbuckle with his teeth and all that shit. Like a real weird guy.
That sounds so tasty.
I know, like I just remembered as a kid, like watching this dude because he was part of this like freak show group of wrestlers, and like he'd run to the ring, like start biting onto the turnbuckle and start ripping it to pieces.
Axum says George the Animal Steel.
There we go.
He's a fucking font of knowledge, isn't he?
Yeah.
And thank you for remember that name. Appreciate that.
This is definitely his wheelhouse.
Yeah. Well, Dakota.
Uh-huh.
What do you think of cake for these two boys?
Oh yeah, back up that cake.
Yeah.
Well, there's -1 for whatever I give him.
Did cakes and pies.
And him.
Evened it out.
Man, I like them both a lot.
Yeah.
And this is me being me because it's always the tiniest details that make me really happy.
Right.
But the stuffing coming out of Travis's knee, I love that little detail.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something nice about the simplicity of Joe's. Just no need for any weird bullshit. It's just a guy who's here to fuck shit up. But I think the stuffing on the knee edges it out for me. That's just such a neat little detail to me.
You know, I'd probably give him a try anyway, just because he, went way outside the box on this one. So yeah, I'd even give it to him.
And as Aaron said earlier, he already has the belt. Kind of like what. Okay, so it's story time. Let me pause my music real quick. We got into a wrestling argument with one of my teachers our first year in college, and Joe was present for this. And he was a wrestling fan. I didn't think anything of it at the time. And we just started having a shitty back and forth between, teacher and student, no big deal. And I decided to just be me, and I tell him, you know what? I'll accept your bullshit when you show me the belt. Now this motherfucker,
Yeah.
he has been teaching at the school for 4 years. Turns out, all 4 of those years in his art bag he always carries with him, which is just like a computer bag. He looks at me, doesn't break eye contact, and has this devilish grin, which is not normal for this guy. He just flips open the flap of his bag, and as if he's been waiting for it for 4 years.
Oh, he had
because
been.
Yeah.
He pulls out an authentic WWE Championship belt and just sets it on his lap and stares at me. This motherfucker carried a belt around for 4 years waiting for one student to slip up, and I was the fool.
He got so excited to say it too, because like as soon as Dakota's like, "How long have you had that in your bag?" He's like, 4 years.
Wow. Dedication.
That motherfucker.
And does he still teach?
Yes.
He still carries that.
Yeah, he pulled it out sometime in our 3rd year for something.
That's
Aw.
actually in his the yearbook photo for like teachers. That's him standing over his
Yeah, it's
belt.
over his shoulder.
That's fantastic.
Dakota, if you can pin him, you'll get a job at Cubert.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Juice is actually pretty tough.
And he's an amazing teacher too. That dude, like, I mean, hell. No, I would say he could teach anybody fucking Photoshop, but there was Christian.
He can teach anybody who can learn Photoshop.
Yeah, true.
He was a fantastic teacher, though. I was actually just talking with someone about it the other day. But yeah.
Well, good job, Travis.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we'll make this about him again. Sorry. Yeah, I got nothing.
It's my birthday week, and I'm gonna be a huge bitch about it.
Good.
I love you for it.
It's your birthday, and you can bitch if you wanna. Alrighty, well, I guess that wraps up another episode.
Wow, he said it
Yeah.
with such enthusiasm.
Alright, guys. That's enough out of you. Back to jail.
I've been in jail the whole episode. I see the graphic.
Well, good.
Don't-
You know
don't
where you
act like
belong.
the motherfucker.
This one was a fun one, though. I had a lot of fun with some of these prompts. My first one might be a revisit on one of the secondary streams.
Yeah, the redraws.
Yeah, and I mean after the theme hit me, I had a lot of fun with this wrestler. I really like yours, Joe. Just the face is very expressive, and that's a lot of fun. And I love like the shaping of all the features and everything.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Having the idiot loser badge, I think, actually adds. It gives that villain feel. Is that he's mad about it?
He is. Either that or he's just got to take a poop.
What's the difference?
Let's say
You know
maybe
what?
maybe both.
But yeah, Joe, this ain't your first rodeo, but where can the folks find you?
Oh, well, hell. You can find me at on Facebook, The Art of Joe Stedlin. On Instagram, it's pretty much Joe Stedlin. And yeah, those are basically the main two that I go through. Just posted up some new art, like I said before, some Elden Ring art. So if you want to give that a look-see. Yeah, had a lot of fun here tonight, guys. Thanks for having me on again.
Well, thank
Thanks
you
for
for
coming.
coming.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
thanks. You have made my week so much easier for multiple reasons. So thank you.
No problem, man.
We definitely appreciate it. Again, if you guys missed the announcement at the beginning of the stream, we're partnered with Eccentric Collect. They're an esports organization. They Oigel's actually one of the head honchos there. So if you have any questions, well, hit me up. Don't hit her up. She's very busy. But yeah, they're a bunch of cool people. Come check them out. They got a Discord, they got a Twitter, they got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Is anyone planning a stream this week?
Not this week, but the week after, I'll probably start doing my own stuff again.
Travis?
Probably do. If you guys want to do something here, I'm sure we could mosey on back to the saloon and get a little something together.
Yeah,
I'm down with it.
totally.
I think Thursday is actually when I should be free of my current obligations.
Awesome.
Also might be extremely high depending on what the dentist gives me.
Let's hope he gives you some good shit. Gargle TV, thank you for the follow.
No, yeah, thanks, man.
You rock. Anyone have someone to raid?
Let's see.
I've got someone.
Let's go with Travis's.
Sure.
Dunkaroo is a homie. So we'll go ahead and set that up, but they're really cool.
Yeah.
They tend to play a lot of what is the asymmetric horror game?
Oh yeah, the
Dead-
4v1 horror-esque game.
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's actually some really good ones that are kind of like sleepers because I see them very seldom, but they're so good.
Yeah, I know there's a Friday the 13th one, and there's just recently a Evil Dead one that came out.
That one was interesting. There's something. It's like something high school horror high. I don't remember the name. That one's pretty interesting. There's a fifth one I need to find one time that I would actually like to play as a group.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Can't
sometime.
remember the name right now though.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Be fun around Halloween time.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be doing this again next Monday around 8 p.m. Central. Yeah, that's really about it. You guys got any other last words, last rites?
Good job, Joe and Travis.
Oh, shucks.
Appreciate it.
Aaron, you've been present.
Thank you for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. Don't let the guy who's doped up talk right now.
Well, I guess none of us can talk then.
Wow.
Well then, happy trails, all y'all. Stay hydrated, stay sharp.
Keep that weapon close. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah. He's got cat.
Oh, I forgot to see what this guy's like.
Do it.
Processing.
Okay.
Cool,
Oh.
they're playing Peglin.
Hi, a little penguin. We played a little Dead by Daylight earlier, but we were having
What was that, Aaron?
what? I think I'll be able to get it fixed.